How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I wanted to kind of go over some of the theories regarding the villain of Across the Spider-Verse, the Spot. I saw a lot of cool theories on Twitter, and I kind of wanted to go over them in this video. I will be mentioning the person who made some of these theories because I didn't come up with them on my own. So I'm not stealing them, I'm just sharing them with you guys so we can kind of have a conversation because I think this new villain, there's just a lot of possibilities with him, and a lot of people are just kind of chattering online about whether he has some sort of secret identity that we don't know about, and what his motives are, what's going to happen in this movie regarding his character, and all the other characters, of course. But there's one main theory that we'll talk about, and then there's another kind of smaller theory. But the first theory does come from an account called Spider Kaiju, at spiders_might on Twitter. And they say, here's my idea of what's going on in Across the Spider-Verse. So yeah, now I'll be quoting what they say. And overall, before we actually get into that, I think this theory is really cool and really interesting, which is why I wanted to do a video on it. But anyway, they say, the Spot is actually a good person at heart, but his abilities are potential risks to the multiverse. Miguel wants to kill the Spot to stop him from causing a collapse. Miles, on the other hand, feels as if it's wrong to having to resort in killing somebody in order to save the multiverse, which explains the conversation Miles and Miguel has in the new trailer, the one we just got, about sacrificing one person to save multiple people. Miles, however, believes that they can do both, which, of course, Miguel disagrees and says it's impossible to do both, especially when it comes to being Spider-Man. And then Spider Kaiju goes on to say, my guess of why Miguel was chasing Miles might be because they probably had Spot captured, but Miles ultimately set him free and lets him escape feeling that it was the right thing to do, which leads to Miguel getting frustrated, feeling betrayed by Miles, believing that Miles doomed them all by setting the Spot free, going after him, and then having the entire Spider-Verse hunting him down. Now, this makes a lot of sense in my opinion, and we did see in this trailer that there was a bunch of the Spider people going after Miles, and almost made it seem like Miles was public enemy number one. Also, Miguel, yeah, he was pretty furious at Miles in this new trailer. I mean, we already gathered that information that Miguel was kind of not going to be super nice towards Miles in this movie, just because of some of the other tidbits of little footage that we've gotten for this movie. But it does make sense kind of explaining why Miguel would be so angry towards Miles. And I think that's a really interesting route to take the Spot because, I don't know, it kind of subverts your expectations a little bit and kind of gets me excited, if we're being honest. I think that'd just be pretty unique to see. And yeah, but anyway, that's the main theory. Thank you, Spider Kaiju, for that theory. I'll make sure to link their Twitter account in the description below, hopefully. Or I'll just post what they said in the video so you guys can give them a follow. But anyway, the next theory we're talking about is, what if Jefferson, Miles' dad, is the Spot? Now, this isn't coming from one person in specific because a lot of people are actually saying this on Twitter, or at least from what I've seen. So I'm not really linking this to one person in specific, but it's kind of a crazy theory that, because, well, I think a lot of people are maybe expecting some sort of big reveal for the Spot because the Prowler in the previous film was obviously Miles' uncle. And I don't know, maybe they're kind of thinking that it's going to be his dad. Or it's, I think another popular thing that I've seen on Twitter is people saying that it's actually going to be a different universe of Jefferson. Jefferson from a different universe, of course, because there's lots of different universes intertwining in this movie. And I think it would make a little more sense if it was Jefferson from a different universe. But if it was actually like Miles' dad from this universe we're in now, I don't know how I'd feel about that. But I do see this a lot on Twitter. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting. A lot of people also think that maybe the Spot is going to play a bigger role in the kind of multiverse and going to be a bit of a like universal threat to other universes. Or yeah, I don't know, but I kind of like the idea that the Spot isn't actually like that bad of a guy. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, his powers could be a risk to the multiverse. So I really like Spider Kaiju's theory the most, in my opinion. But what do you guys think about some of these theories? Do you think the Spot is going to be being a bigger role to like the multiverse? And do you also think that it's possible that the Spot isn't actually that bad of a person, but his abilities are just a risk? And also, do you think Jefferson could be the Spot? Which, I'll be honest, his body structure, from what we've seen in this trailer, doesn't really look like Jefferson, if we're being honest. But you never know. Again, if it is Jefferson from another universe, I think that could be making a lot of sense for that to occur. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts on all this down in the comments below. I'm very excited for this movie. I think the new trailer was really great. It's got me goosebumps a few times. It's pretty epic. I really enjoyed it, and just excites me even more for this movie because I'm sure it's going to be great. Obviously, the first one was great, and yeah, just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents on this, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the Spot and the rest of the movie. It'll be a good time. But yeah, post your thoughts and comments down below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to check out my Letterboxd and Twitter down in the description. See you guys in the next one. Peace.